Good morning, everyone. This is Tuesday, December the 31st, New Year's Eve. It's 8:30 a.m. and we got a current temperature of 5 degrees Celsius. Not a bad day at all. As long as the rain holds off. It's kind of dark at the moment, but it might not rain. We'll see. Anyway, might be a little trickle here and there, but right now it's okay. So, let's get going. I'm going to walk up to Quinpool Road today from downtown. I'm beginning my walk at Scotia Square bus terminal. Going down Barrington for a little distance, and then we're going to swing up the hill, maybe cut across to some grass. I don't know. We'll find a way there. Quinpool Road. A little windy today. Yesterday was really calm. There was no wind. Nothing. It was great. We got warmer temperatures, but we got wind today. Which means I think I'm going to try to pull my hood up if I can without losing my hat. I should have done this earlier, but I never thought it was that cold. So there we go. I got my hood up now. That'll help. Now I'll zip my jacket back up, and I think this will work. And if it starts raining too much, I'll dig out my umbrella. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Had a little bit of fidgeting there, but we're okay now. Got my hood up, got the jacket zippered up, and we're good. So far, not really raining. I see they got the roof on these ones now. These are our new bus shelters they're working on. Haven't finished completely, but they're working on them. Halifax Transit. Whoops, sorry about that. There we go. All right, now we want to go up Quinpool. I can go a lot of ways. I can go a lot of ways. We'll start this way, I guess. We'll go up the hill, and then we'll cut across. Yeah, there's a lot of routes I can take to get there, but this is probably as good as any. I would imagine today is going to be a short day for a lot of workers. Since it's New Year's Eve, people like to go home and get all ready for New Year's Eve parties and stuff like that. They usually let you get off work a bit early. I haven't talked to my wife yet this morning since she went to work, so maybe she's getting off early too. I don't know. We'll find out. Construction site ahead. I'm just going to stop right here for a minute, and we're going to just look at the new building that's fastened on to Scotia Square. See how it's coming along. Actually, it's coming along pretty good. All right, I'm going to just show you what they've got done. You got all the windows in on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors. You got all the windows in on 6 floors. Yes, it looks pretty good. It looks good. And I guess the part down there where the white part is would be in the picture the tall part. Well, this is probably almost maxed out on this side. And then they're going to go higher on the white part. Alright, here we are. Let's continue. Let's continue on our way. If it rains too much, I'll have to dig out my umbrella, but it's kind of windy too, so that's, you gotta look how much snow melted last night. Hardly anything up there now. Scotia Square right there. I mean, the Mooseheads Hockey Rink, Scotia Bank Center, right there. If you don't believe me, look, Scotia Bank Center. All right. Well, they both started with Scotia. There's a lot of stuff starts with Scotia in Nova Scotia. This is where I started my video off yesterday, but up here is going to be where it changes. It's only a little bit on this. This just beginning is all that's similar. The rest of it's going to be different. I really love my new gimbal. I got a modern, brand new one, all high-tech one here. Way ahead of the last one I had. And that was 2 generations ago. And sometimes that one acted up, and I had to go back to the one I had before that. So this is my 3rd gimbal I'm on now. My son got me this one for Christmas, and it's really nice. It's got a little screen on the handle. Show you what all you got going there and all that kind of stuff. And as I stated there with one of the when I did one of the updates, it wrecked everything. It wrecked my son's drone wouldn't work anymore. half of the functions on my handheld wouldn't work anymore. My gimbal. I can only do a couple of things with it. I had to touch my screen physically to make the functions work. It wouldn't work on the handle. So this one, everything's working. So I guess they got the problem solved, whatever happened with that update that time. It's working now. So I got all my functions back, which I'm really happy. Like, there's things like you can tip your screen, you can turn it side to side, tip it up and down, and a lot of other little things too that you can do. Okay, I need to go this way. Here's where we're changing our course now. Right there. Now we're going up towards making our way towards Quinpool, and towards Roby as well. So, it's quite foggy again. Look, you can barely see the bridge over there. The bridge is right there. You can barely see it because of the fog. It was foggy yesterday too, but it wasn't raining. Today it's not exactly raining, but if you're driving you'll get some water on your window in time. So it's kind of like that. It's not really raining. The heavy fog, I guess, is more appropriate. So this ought to be fun. We're going to have some fog again today. Fog always makes for a good video when you're looking at stuff and it's all foggy and misty. All right, we'll keep on going. And another thing my son bought me, you know those portable batteries you can get so you can charge up your phone and all that kind of stuff? Well, I had one I had gotten, probably at least 3 years ago. And it wasn't that, it was all right when it was new. It would charge my phone a couple of times. Well, about a month ago, the cover opened up and the battery started swelling inside. But I was still using it. I was afraid it was going to burn the house down if it happened to explode or something. So my son got me a heavy-duty battery to carry in my backpack. When I say heavy-duty, it's heavy. It probably weighs a half a pound. It's a big, heavy battery. And it's got 2 sets of plugs on it. So if you're going from a large plug down to the normal plug that you put into a phone, you got 2 of those phone ends on it and 2 of the large ends. So that's really good. And the fact that I've got 13, almost 14 minutes in is really good. Okay, a little humor there. Okay. I can't help it. It just rolls out of me. You know? Let's see. See those buildings in the shadows over there in the fog? That's Quinpool Road. That's where we're heading, over that way. Well, it's not a bad day out. I got my gloves on, which makes it good. If I was in my bare hands, it might be a little chilly with the breeze. And I've actually got, I carry extra stuff in my backpack. I got another pair of gloves for when it's colder. The ones I got on, like these ones, they're not super thick, but I can handle my gimbal and stuff with them on. But if it gets really cold, then I need something thicker. So I got another set of gloves in my backpack. And I got a toque in there, in case you know what a toque is. A lot of people don't know what a toque is. I think that's the French word for a stretchy hat or something. You know, like your hockey toques. You got Montreal Canadiens or Toronto Maple Leafs and all that kind of stuff on it. You know, I got a Toronto Maple Leaf one, but I got to get a Montreal one just so I can irritate my family, because we're all Toronto Maple Leaf fans. So I got to get a Montreal Canadian one, just to, you know, just try to get something going. I told you, it just rolls out of me. I can't help it. We're starting to be able to see the buildings a little better over there now. We're getting closer. I love it. All the snow is almost gone. Hard to believe, eh? Wow. You can tell I'm a Canadian. I say, eh? Hard to believe, eh? Americans, they don't understand that A thing that we use here, but it's part of our identity as Canadians to say A. So I can get through here before the cars get down here. There we go. Some of the tennis courts and stuff out here. Now if I go that way, it'll take me right down. I can go to Spring Garden Road, down through there. Right. But I'm going the other way. Tennis courts. I got tennis rackets now for 2 years. I haven't gone to play tennis with them yet. And tennis balls. They take 2 to play tennis. I know my wife can play. We have done it before. A long time ago we used to play tennis. My son and me, my wife, we used to go to the tennis court. And I got a new tennis racket and some tennis balls. And we haven't been there yet. That was 2 years ago I got those. I think my wife gave them to me at Christmas time. All right, just continue over. You notice me and my wife and my son are always in my conversations, right? That's because I got other kids too, but in our family, my son lives with us because, I don't know, he's not really interested in marriage, so he lives with us. Probably always will. But look, they're skating over there. It'd be kind of a wet ice, I would think, but they're skating, you know, that's because it's above zero. It's 4 or 5 degrees above zero right now. So it must be pretty wet ice. Now, can I get through here? It don't look like it, but maybe, we'll see. Yeah, I guess there's a walkway here. I can. And this is the oval. This is the skating oval right here. I don't want to go that way. That'd be a long way around. I want to go this way. Yeah, I would think that ice, look, I can see water on the ice. But some hardy soul is out here skating. Yes, that I was saying before I got sidetracked. Me, my wife, and my son, we live, the 3 of us, paying the bills. So it makes it pretty good when you got... I'm retired, so I got my pension. And my son, he's a lot younger than you would think from somebody that's retired, but he's working. He's a sound and computer guy. He knows a whole lot about computers and about modern sound equipment. I have a PA system for when I play music, but it's nothing like what he uses. Mine is easy to operate. That's as tech as it gets for me. I think it's 8 channels or something like that on it. And they're no digital, it's all knobs. But what he uses, I wouldn't even know how to turn it on. And so that's what kind of stuff he does. And my wife is a courier driver. She owns her own truck. And I spent the last 30 years of my life driving a truck, but I never owned a truck. I just drove it for another company. And I gotta give them a little plug. Rocket Freight, Ajax, Ontario. You're number one. Number one. I worked for them for a long time, and it was, as far as I'm concerned, it was the best place I ever worked. I worked for Day and Ross, and back when Humpty Dumpty was going, I worked for them. That wasn't that good. Humpty Dumpty didn't want to pay you much. They want you to work almost for nothing, and Day and Ross wasn't that great either. Day and Ross has got a lot of clannish people. Like, if you're not from Heartland, New Brunswick, and you're one of the good old boys that grew up there in Heartland, you're not in. You're just somebody that works here, but they don't bother with you. Kind of like that. I was an outsider because I didn't live in Heartland. Yeah, see, a lot of people like that. But where I worked in Ontario, we're like a family. There's guys still there. They've been there for 30 years and still there. They're really great to work for. Yeah. Rocket Freight. Oh, look at this little dog. Oh, look at that. It's so cute. Well, there's the new building on the end of Quinpool Road. It's I don't know if anything else going up top or not. Still got the crane up there, but anyway, it looks like it's near, I wouldn't say it's near completion, but the outside of it looks like it's near completion. Big construction job going over there by the hospital. Once I get through this intersection, I'll be on Quinpool Road. For any of you folks that don't know the area, Here we are. Now we just gotta wait. I don't think we got any button to push on this one. No, we just gotta wait for it. Yeah, we'll get our green light here shortly. There we go. And this is Roby, going up that way, and down that way is Roby. And this is Quinpool, when we get over across the intersection. A bit of construction going on Quinpool. I guess I don't have to worry about cars getting through there. There's buses blocking the lane there for now. That right there, the Atlantica Hotel. I can remember when that was the Holiday Inn, way, 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 way back in the 70s. That was the Holiday Inn. Now the Holiday Inn does not exist anymore. I think they sold it all off because everything that I knew that used to be Holiday Inn is no longer Holiday Inn. So I think they're gone. They're out of business and gone. Look at this, there's hardly any snow, just where it was banked up, that's all. Good, I love it. We got our snow just for Christmas. We had a white Christmas. Snow was really coming down, lots of snow for Christmas. It was like a Christmas gift. A week later, when it's New Year's almost, the snow's almost all gone. I gotta love it. Really do. Yep, really do. Really do love it. There was a street I was looking for one time and I couldn't find it. And I walked up and down here trying to find that street, and it was that little street right over there, goes right on the end of this building. I guess at one time it came up farther, but it just cuts right out there now. And I can't remember the name of it, but I found it after a while. Somebody had a place in there they wanted me to show, and I do that for people every once in a while. Somebody that used to live in Halifax, and they got an address they wanted me to walk by, and I do it. I've had quite a few people over the years that I've been making videos say, you walked right by my house today. It was so nice to see my old house where I used to live. Yes, this is the perfect gimbal, this one. It's like better than the other two. One was heavier, and this one's got a little more to it than the last one I had. So it's a little more sturdy. The last one was a little too light. The first one was kind of heavy. This one here is just about right. And it's got lots of features on it and everything. Yeah, I really like it. Quinpool Center. My wife might even be on this road today. Usually towards the middle of the week, she may come down this way. Or maybe most days. Maybe I'm just not here every day. That could be it. She might come here every day. She does the north end, and she comes this far as well. Atlantic Superstore. They used to call it the real Atlantic Superstore. And I guess they've taken off the real. It's just called Atlantic Superstore now. Pepper's Grill. Well, what we can do up here today? Usually when I come up here, I go to Tim Hortons. But I don't know. We'll see. I might want to shake it up a little bit, do something else. But I had a coffee before I came up there, so I don't need to indulge in the coffee just yet. We'll do a bit of walking around and things. I got 32 minutes on this. We got lots of time yet. We're going to have a good walk today. Okay, and we'll try to do it all in one piece. If we can. Quinpool Center right there. There is places in there to have coffee too. We'll just walk around a little bit first. Well, my wife's work will be short today because it's New Year's Eve, and then tomorrow's day off, which will be Wednesday. When she goes back to work, she's only got Thursday and Friday. Wow, great week. They should make every week like that. I don't know what Midland would think of that suggestion, but they're a great company. Midland is great. I never worked for Midland in my trucking career, but they're a great company. They use their employees good. I can't say enough good about them. Yep. My wife's been there now for, I think she's going on 6 years, something like that. Yeah. She knows her job well. She really does. The time she's been there now, she knows it. She knows all her customers by name. She has a good rapport with all her customers. I was that way too in Ontario. We did a lot of deliveries for people and picked up things from some warehouses. And I got to know all the people in receiving that warehouses. The ones you see over and over every day pretty well, every second day. Korean restaurant right here. Songs, Korean food. That rack of ribs looks pretty good. pawn shop. You know, I've never been in there. I love looking in pawn shops. Because sometimes you find musical instruments and stuff like that. I don't know what this guy's got in here. He got any musical instruments or not. I don't see any. I don't see any musical instruments. Watch the tools. It doesn't say we take musical instruments. That's the kind of pawn shops I like going in. I got lots of music stuff. Well, I remember it wasn't that long ago when this building right here was going up. Now it's all done. Apartments are open. People living in it. Pet value on one side, McDonald's on the other side. McDonald's used to be just up the road. And then they moved in here. And I don't know what's going to be in the bottom of this one over here. Maybe Kentucky Fried Chicken will move in there. And Pizza Hut. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Maybe some new businesses that's not even around here will go in there. The population is still growing here. So the more of those type of buildings you get, the more it will support more businesses. Yeah, that's going to be a good sized building right from there all the way down to there. It looks like maybe it's going to be 2 buildings. There's the old Oxford Theatre right there. You know what was the demise of movies? When the VCR came out and all these places were renting movies. That really was the start of it. That was the start of the end. And then CDs came out and you could get movies on them, and that was easier to handle than the tapes. And now, neither one of those things are a thing anymore. Now you can just go on your television. You got your Netflix and YouTube and all kinds of stuff on there. You don't even need to get a movie anymore. It's all on there. I watch mostly YouTube. I hardly watch anything else, to be honest. I watch other people's videos. I don't really watch my own. I just look at them to see if they turned out all right. And see if they turn out good, and if they look like they did. I don't watch the whole thing. I just watch a little bit. See how it looks. But I watch other people, see what they're doing. Yeah, there's the old thing hanging out over the doors like they used to have in the theater, the Oxford Theater, yeah. Long gone. There are a few theaters still around. And some of them seem to be doing okay. You know what I hate? I hate the way the prices have gone up on the popcorn and pop and stuff like that. When I go to a movie, I'm going to take my snack with me in my pocket, and I'll have it that way, because I'm not paying those prices in movie theaters. I know there's an enormous markup on popcorn because you can buy a whole, like a 20 kilogram bag of popcorn for what you'd pay for a half a dozen popcorn that are popped. A huge markup. Well, no, I'm not buying it. Well, there's Tim Hortons up here. I don't know, there's not much past here. Skateboards, snowboards. Maybe I'll go there. We'll see when I come back up. Perhaps. You know what's wrong with the streets in Halifax? They're too short. Even the business streets. They're not super long. There's, like I said to my wife, I said, there's hardly a street here I can't walk down 10 minutes. If you walk slow, you can make it longer. Right. Halifax, something hospital, or we'll see. Halifax Veterinary Hospital. There we are. Take your pets in there. A pet hospital. Well, I don't know what this is. Paramount Deck Cell 11 Group. I don't know what that is. I don't recognize that, but maybe. The press block. Oh, yeah, okay. It's downtown where the press block is. That's the building. That's downtown. Okay, I got it. That building up there is the press block. Okay. Another golden era gone by the wayside. Newspapers were a thing. I can't say how much I loved going in a restaurant, getting a coffee and a newspaper. And I could spend an hour and a half in there because just reading the news and seeing all the pages in your paper. And then when you left, you could leave your paper. Somebody else could make use of it. All right. Well, we'll continue on down the road here. See the buds on that in dormant stage. waiting for spring to come alive. Put some leaves on there. Yeah, this is a coffee shop here too. Looks like it's very popular. Really, really busy in there. Well, we'll go down as far as the Irving and then we'll turn around. I hope you enjoyed your walk today. Quinpool Road. As we walk along and yakking about everything that comes in my head, as usual. Yeah. Hope you enjoy it, because I enjoyed the walk, talking to you folks, and walking along here, looking at things. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you really, really want to help me out, you can subscribe to be another subscriber. That would be good. And comments, don't forget. I love reading the comments. I know sometimes I get a little behind in them, but I'm trying my best to keep caught up. So if I didn't answer every single one of yours, don't feel bad. I might have missed it. And I am trying to catch up. I answered a bunch of them this last couple of days. You know, I never noticed that sign, restaurant on top of that building before. I noticed the building, and I didn't notice there was a restaurant right there. For some reason, it just looked like, I don't know, that sign was up there. Ardmore Tea Room, all day breakfast. But I didn't really think about it as a coffee shop or things like that. Well, I guess I'll go to Tim Hortons. It's what I know. They always say, go with what you know. It looks like a big restaurant. It's very popular too. It's full of people. So, but it looks like all the seats are taken, so I'm not going in there because there wouldn't be nowhere to sit down. So we'll go to Tim Hortons instead. They have lots of seats in there. And I know what their coffee is like. It's good. So sometimes private coffee shops are hit and miss. Sometimes they're very good. And other times the coffee's so strong, they choke a horse. So you know, you have to try them out to know. But I guess if there's a whole lot of people in there going there, it must be all right, because they wouldn't continue going if the coffee wasn't any good. Well, I signed off here once and I'm still yakking. So, with all those things I reminded you of, like to not forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for walking around with me and doing our little thing. And with that, I hope you're having a really great day. Take care, be safe. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.